Welcome back to another Minutes with the Man. A few weeks ago, we posted a video about being a Lone Ranger Christian. Perhaps some of you identified with this position and decided to do something about it. Today's question: how do I pick the right church? Whether it's crawling out of your COVID coma or you're just ready to give a church community a shot, here are some basic tips. Tip number 1, review your list of desires in a church. Now, I'm not talking about perks. If your list contains must-have soccer team, check your motives. Some people just look for a church that makes them comfortable or helps them feel stable. Not a bad thing, but you don't want a church that enables complacency or stagnation. Your church should be a part of your stable foundation in Christ, but also challenge and encourage you to grow in that relationship. If we use the biblical analogy of building our house on a rock, the church shouldn't be a 3-foot layer of pillows and flowers, nor should it be an array of spikes and broken glass. Number 2, attend at least 3 services in a row, or however many it takes to obtain a fair assessment. It's not likely you'll be able to discern if that church is the right one for you in 2 hours. Every church is different. Your first time there may be at the tail end of a sermon series. You may have chosen to go when the sermon is about tithes, or a string of fundraising sermons. Not the best start, especially if you left your last church because you felt like they just wanted your wallet. But this isn't grounds for immediate dismissal. Show a little grace on that one. Number 3, if after a few weeks Jesus isn't preached, the choice is obvious. A church can't have a solid foundation other than Jesus. Number 4, don't be afraid to introduce yourself to others. If the pastor introduces himself to you on day 1, count it as a good sign. However, don't hold it against him if he doesn't. Hopefully someone there will approach you, but don't be shy yourself. Number 5, if you see snakes or golden glitter from the vents, run. If you're not sure why that kind of activity is a problem, take some time to study 1 Corinthians 14, 20 through 40. That's a popular section regarding order in prophecy and revelations for the purpose of edifying others. Number 6, if you have a list of doctrinal questions, maybe spread those out. Don't ask them all at once. Asking them is totally fine, but no one wants to be hit with a bunch of controversial questions all at once. Also, most of them will probably be answered during your first few visits if you're paying attention. Lastly, there's nothing wrong with setting up a meeting with leadership. Now, this by no means is a complete list, but hopefully these tips will at least give you a place to start. That's it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, click the bell, all that stuff. Thanks for listening.